Oh, goodness. There's all sorts of things happening over here. I'm sorry, guys. You have to excuse me. I am staying in a hotel and my space is limited for a little while. But like I said, we will be moving into our place by the God Almighty. We will be moving into our place very, very, very soon. So, hello, guys. Hi. Hey, guys. Hey. Oh, that's what I'm seeing. I was wondering, I was like, what the heck is that? Guys, I got all kind of work on this table. So, you have to excuse me. This won't be a very long hangout because I have some errands that I need to run. I need to go to the supply shop and I need to go and get food and wine for offerings and stuff, of course, and to drink like a glass or two. Hi, lovelies. Hello, hello. Hey, Kenny. Hi. So I was sitting here watching. What are we watching? Property Brothers. Dang, I wonder what. I missed which house they chose. Anyway, so it inspired me sitting here watching this TV show on HGTV, that you got to get what you can get, okay? Get what you can get, but just don't accept less than your worth, okay? Don't accept less than what you want. That's just like if you have goals and aspirations. Okay, let me ask y'all a question. What if I had a choice? What if you had a choice? Let's say you were in my situation and you know the house that you want. You know how you know what you have to get by, okay? Which for me, I can't live in an apartment. No. um, I get claustrophobic just thinking about living in an apartment. No, no, no. So let's say that I had a choice, and let's say that I had a job, which I do. I have my own business, and so I knew what I was going to be able to afford. But the house that I wanted was not going to be available for until December the 1st or until the last week of November. Okay? But it's really really not only affordable, but it is also everything that I want. Why would I and but the only thing is that I have no family in the town where I live and I have to stay in an extended stay for 2 extra weeks. Which one would you do? Would you choose to say, no, I'm just going to give up on that one, so that I can hurry up and go move into a little apartment? Yeah, that's the ticket. No, no, that's not what I'm going to do. Okay. And to be honest with you, there's always a method. Oh, I'll call you right back, sister girl. I'll call you right back. There's always a method to my madness. Okay. First of all, guys, you know what I was thinking about last night? I think that not only I don't think the mold was the problem. I think that house may have had radon in it too. It was crazy. So if you living in a house with mold in it, you have to move immediately. Okay. Any house that you're living at, you're still gonna have to pay the bills there. So you have to still pay your bills. And I was doing all that when I was sick too. So, which one would I do? Would I say no? I'm just gonna cower it out and say no, no, I'm not gonna move into that house. I'm gonna move into a little small apartment because I don't want to live in an extended stay for a while. That would I do that? No. So that's it. Don't matter what your budget is. I don't care if your budget is 100,000 or if it's 200,000 if you're purchasing a home. Or if your budget monthly, if you're renting, because there's nothing wrong with renting, you just have to find the right landlord, okay? And, really check these people out spiritually, guys, okay? Because I can honestly critique myself and say that's the only thing I didn't do before I moved into that house. And I should have. I should have, because I suspect everybody is a practitioner, okay? But with him, I believe it. But I think also that house, it just, uh, I had to take allergy medicine. I was taking Benadryls every day for over a year. I haven't had to take Benadryl not once since I moved out of there. So that's not good. I mean, I'm an allergy sufferer, but god dang. Now, some people can say that maybe it was my animals. I'm not suing. I don't think I'm suing them, but it wouldn't, in my opinion, it wouldn't be worth it. Yes, I do have a lawsuit. Am I going to pursue it? No, I'm not. Okay, I'm not going to pursue it. So anyway, guys, I've always been that way. And look, even though back in the day I could afford less, like I could have went and got, a when I only had two kids, or when I only had one kid, I could have went and got something cheap or whatever, which oftentimes I did, but I was getting what I was gonna get. But I always got what I wanted within the parameters of where my mind was. Okay, so for example, if you're somebody that says, you know what, I am tired of being claustrophobic, I need a mansion. Okay, what if you just said, I need a mansion. I need 10 rooms so that I can go in there and do yoga. And then I want to go in there and do arts and crafts, and then maybe have a couple of children. No. Yeah, thank you, Angel. Like, okay, so any of y'all youngsters out there, because I don't live near family, I'm going to be honest with you. Even if I lived near my family and there was a case of mold, I wouldn't necessarily move back in with family. A lot of people only think in those. So I don't have family down here. So people that make fun of me and be like, you in an extended stay. It's like, yeah, but I'm, getting things together for my house, and it's just not ready yet. Okay. There was this one house that I really, really loved, and I'm looking at it. I got it saved on my favorites. Because at any time I can change my mind if I find something better. Okay. So, you can do that too. Because we were watching Property Brothers, and the couple that he was showing the houses to, he was like, ooh, they was like, ooh, these houses are too small. Ooh, I don't like it. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't want you know what? When you spending, and at first I was like, dang, these people seem to be complaining a lot. But then again, it's their money that they're spending. They're spending their money. So if you're spending your money, you should get what you want. You don't have to just accept anything in life. That's just like with life. You don't have to just, hold on, y'all. Okay. So, get what you want out of life, and don't ever let nobody convince you to get less than what I had this I ain't even gonna talk about them, because I ain't gonna, but I had somebody that was trying to tell me, you need to just, oh, your situation is messed up. You in an extended stay right now? Oh, it's just messed up. Oh, go get you a little apartment. Why would I do that? So that I would just be looking for another place to stay right after that. No, I'm not gonna do that. And then plus also, I've been in many situations. The only time I had to downsize was when I lost my job. I haven't lost my job. I haven't lost anything, so you've got to go with your intuition, okay? First of all, second of all, ain't nobody going to tell me how to spend my money. So this is the result of lighting all these red candles last night. That's why you should definitely do love work. For real. Love work can be so grounding. I feel very grounded today and very strong. I don't like somebody trying to make me weak. So, I don't like people that make me weak. I don't know if I'm going to use this 7-day candle, or I've got this cutesy little pillar candle. And, I was you guys like a quick spell that you can do. But for me, I'm fired up and I'm charged up and I'm ready. I'm ready. I feel like lighting those red candles, especially on Saturday, is very important. Because you make sure. Now, this card represents your desires. I'm sorry, not card. I said card, y'all. That was cute. Y'all gotta hit the thumbs up for me saying that. Okay. Um, this black candle represents any obstacles. This one's gonna be smaller. Okay. And then this green one represents the desires, which a lot of people will say, oh, money, money. Oh, she needs money. She needs money. Well, we all need money. Okay. But this is not just for money. It's for blessings. It's for good luck. It's for good spirits. It's for good health. Because in order for you to have money and be an entrepreneur, you got to have good health. You got to have good health. Okay. So to all y'all young folk out there, when you start to branch out, and I'm not gonna go all the way back to Kansas City because I had to move out of that house. I had to move. I was itching, y'all, literally itching to get out of that house. So it's kind of like, it's like I'm feeling better than I felt in months. And when people are being negative, because I had this one chick yesterday tell me, whatever, you're depressed. I'm like, depressed about what? The fuck? Y'all, I've been sitting up here doing straight work. Y'all saw my table. My table is covered. I got to go out here and dust out my tapestry because I've been doing so much work for clients. So these are excellent colors to use during the holidays as well, guys. The black one is, and let me show you guys why, because I have a candle going here, and you can literally see the black. This is a green candle, y'all. You see all that black up at the top of that candle? So it can be interpreted as the energy that's being sent to me, but it's being absorbed, being getting. Whenever you have that, you do, but it's spirit telling you, make sure you remove a couple of obstacles because you got some blockages. So I got this little candle, and I like how the little small candle for the obstacle represents it being smaller than your will. This candle represents and what you want. And it doesn't necessarily have to just be love, but it can be respect. It can be honor. It can be recognition. Okay. Whatever it is that you're seeking, healing. You definitely can play around with the colors of these candles. Guys, I love doing candle magic. In fact, I'm planning on doing another 100 candle ritual for the New Year's. Okay. So, sorry, y'all. My neighbors are very loud, but then they complain about me. Y'all, that person was back at hating by saying she's going to have a microwave Christmas. You know what? Oh, no, we'll definitely be moved in by Christmas. But even if which we wouldn't mind either way, because I'm seriously still considering that house that won't be available until December, because But even if we were at a room on the holidays, I would go and cater it. I would go to Kroger or either Publix and get a turkey and some stuff, or either get like a couple of turkey legs or something. I would not have a microwave. No, I don't do that. One year we actually did cater our Thanksgiving because I didn't feel like cooking. And, so yeah, I will do that. But I mean, to be honest with you, it really depends on where spirit takes me. But, you're not going to rush me into somebody, what, and that's how you can tell people don't know you. Because if you knew me, you would know that I have claustrophobia, actually. I will get very claustrophobic. Okay, if it's now, and I'll get claustrophobic in relationships too. So if I feel like you smothering me, or I feel like you trying to manipulate me, I will push you away. And I know how to push people away. If I want you gone, I'll have you gone. You ain't gonna force yourself on me. And then see, especially since I've been out of that house, I have gotten like I don't know what it is. My body just feels stronger because I'm not sick anymore. So I just thought it was disgusting. It's like, look, I'm trying to heal. Why would you choose to argue with me when I'm trying to heal? But then again, it just made me heal faster. So it ain't that big of a deal. When you are shopping for houses, such as what I'm doing, okay, or what I was doing, because there's actually two or three different choices from the same company. Oh man, I'm from the street. He said, "Come on, man, I'm from the street." Yeah, those people are very, very loud, you guys, very loud. And I believe those are y'all. Trust me, it's gonna happen faster. These folk around here make me. But I needed this break between that, and it's like if you don't understand me and you're going around just y'all. But when I do move in, it's gonna be exactly what I want. I'm gonna take my time. I'm not gonna let you rush me or make me feel panic. For what? I'm relaxing. I'm chilling. Yes, I do have a microwave and a refrigerator. Okay. Yes, I do. But I'm not going to like waste too much money on extended stays. I could get a really nice extended stay that's more expensive. But I said, nah, I rather, because then that's what's going to make it happen faster because I really, and so I say this to say this. Don't feel bad if you are only able to afford 400 a month, or if you're whatever it is that's within your budget, get it. And if you want more, make the necessary changes so that you can open up the gateway to get more. Okay, see, my business is considered a gateway. You understand what I'm saying? My business is considered a gateway. So people that didn't open that gateway will try to close it, but I can assure you that if it's your gateway that you opened, people are not going to be able to do that. Okay, and you have to believe in yourself. You have to say, you have to roar like a lioness. Hello? Y'all got them babies to take care of. Y'all want them to have brand new shoes. Y'all want to buy y'all kids a bunch of outfits for um oh, okay, bye Puff Daddy. Bye. You're nobody's daddy. You're probably a crackhead. Sorry. Lowered expectation. You know what? People that are true low lifes are the ones that come in here trolling. They don't expect anything best for themselves, so they don't expect it for you. Facts. Okay, let's just get that out the way. Okay, that's my response to you, butthead. Anyway, um, okay, but see, here's the thing though. Like, I'm not gonna tell y'all my weekly income, but it's very good. My weekly income is very good. So the probability of me living out my car is probably Well, and then also there's hotels and motels all up and down the street. So I mean, I don't understand your logic. Like, all it takes is having money and a debit card, that just have a bank that's open right now. I don't understand your logic. It does. So, yeah, anyway, somebody's jealous. Jealousy is a wasted energy. Y'all better quit with that jealousy. Jealousy is a poison, though. I truly believe that jealousy is a poison. I believe it's a toxin. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to be doing this 3 candle spell at some point today. And it would be a good spell to do, just something like a free spell that I'm showing you guys. And if you guys want me to do it for you, I can. And we can do it like maybe next Saturday or something, But today's Saturday, so of course, people are always trying to show up, with some crap, but it's energy, but we only accept that energy in small amounts, and this black candle is what absorbs and pushes that energy away. So, guys, this real shit right here, okay? And then you don't really have to worry about it. There's no worry, there's no stress. Okay, I've already made my money for the day. Like, I'm ahead of the game. So a lot of y'all, if y'all want to know how I got there, it was believing in myself, and I did it alone. I've been doing it alone for the past 4 years, especially. Actually, I've never not done it alone. So it's not as overwhelming. People will try to create panic because they are panicked themselves, or maybe they just hating, or maybe they're scared. There's a lot of people in this world that are scared, y'all. So, their fear is their fear. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Princess Cass. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. That person probably is living out of their car. Whoever that is, that Puff Daddy account, that, because it is a couple of my enemies that are living in their car. I wouldn't wish that. I didn't wish that on you. I do it, and you know what? I want to help the homeless too. That homeless situation ain't no punk. So, and you know what? There's a lot of people that bought RVs. There's a lot of people living out of their vans and shit like that. But I am fortunate enough, and I am thankful. I am very thankful that I've connected with my spirits to that capacity, and I've unblocked and unlocked all of that to where I don't have to go through that. You know what I'm saying?
No, you haven't fought me.
So,
No,
well, I like to hear that I help somebody, because that's what I'm here for. Because honestly, I don't judge people. I'm not a bad person. I try to uplift. So I try to be very uplifting. So, and that is a reality for some reason. So maybe that person, maybe that really, and I'm not going to take that for granted. I am very thankful, even though this is just an extended stay, but I got a whole house that I'm going into very soon. So, and that's kind of what is needed for my family. So these people were like, well, eliminate her family so that she don't get a big house. Even if I had no family, I would still get a house that is sustainable, because I have like claustrophobia, sort of. So I've never and you know what, guys, I've had some hard times in life. Absolutely. But at some point you have to get past those hard times and step into stability. So I'm actually transitioning into being more stable than I've ever been. Check this out. I'm not getting any rental assistance. So y'all remember a couple of years ago, I weaned myself off of them food stamps. Okay. Now, when say whatever the hell you want to say, that is a good thing. And you're not going to try to make me feel bad because I've obtained what I've obtained, which is knowledge and wisdom and strength. And then also I've opened up a path for myself. So you can't get mad at me because of that, because I didn't end up on the streets like you did. or I'm not in a bad place in my head like you did. You just got to get yourself out of that bad place, okay? Is what you got to do. And I've never been, I feel, I've always considered myself to feel very lucky and blessed. But here's the thing though, I weaned myself off of, when you start to, I'm off of government assistance completely. And that does feel very liberating. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, that's very liberating. So just like there's some people that feel no choice but to go out into the streets. For me, that's not what I would do. Now, I have been out there before because I had to live with my mother at some point. My mother was, uh, she would go into drunk psychoses and stuff because my mother is a really bad alcoholic. And she's also, I suspect, bipolar and schizophrenic. But at the end of the day, she's just demonically possessed. Okay. That's just, hello. That's what that is. So, I'm not going to try to exercise her. I'm not going to try to do all of that because it's up to her to do that for herself. Because my mother is one of the most powerful people that I know. Okay. Besides my grandmother, which is her mother. So I'm cool with it. Okay. But at some point, you got to grow up and get the things that you want in life. Now, for me, being homeless has not always been a problem. I've always been very stable when it comes to that. And it was because a lot of the times I had housing assistance. And so I am off of that. And it was a goal of mine to get off of that because I got tired of my choices being limited. Trust me, if you're going to get free anything, I would say take it. But guys, I'm also a little distrustful at this point to the point where I'm like, okay, anything that is free has its catch. And my last landlord was the catch to that. His behavior, the things that he was able to do and he didn't care because he felt like he didn't have to, he felt that he could discriminate against me. So, you know what? I don't hate the landlord. I appreciate that landlord. You know why? Because that landlord pushed me. That landlord was a vessel for knowledge and strength for me so that I could say, you know what? I'm not dealing with, and it's always been a goal to buy a house. But for some, thank you, Orion's daughter. For some reason, I could not buy a house in that house. I couldn't even think straight in that house. As soon as we moved in there, Jacob got very aggressive too. I noticed one behavioral changes in Jacob. And it did. So for me, like I'm taking my time to pick out my place. I don't want to rush into it because I want to read the spirits. I want to connect with it. I want to know it's the right location for me. So that's another thing, which, there's probably going to be a couple of people that, well, they're not going to know where I live, but they're not going to be happy about my location because I'm going to not be near them. Not as close as I was before. But I'll be in an accessible area for my friends who I choose to tell where I'm at. See, when I come on here, y'all, I'm not necessarily hiding out. People that know me in the city, they know where I'm at, which there's only few and far between. So just because I don't announce it on YouTube. By the way, guys, last night, we were watching a zombie movie. What was it? It was called Assimilation. And I gotta get ready to go, y'all. I gotta go to the store. I don't ran out of cigarettes, so I'm gonna come back and have me some coffee and a cigarette and get this spell work done. I'll do this spell work on live for you guys so that I can inspire you. Okay. So we're gonna do a spell. You guys can do it as well. It'll be a very good spell for you to do. And it actually, well, if you practice, if you don't practice, then obviously you would still want this, because the one thing that I've noticed is that most people, their rights have been violated and they've been blocked for whatever reason, and it doesn't matter, seriously. Can I low key also admit to another thing? My spirits have been kind of holding out and kind of iffy about which house to choose, because I'm not even going to lie to you. Yemi Ya is demanding some kind of lake house. Her spirit is like, go look at the lake houses. They're trying to lead me to a lake house or somewhere near the water. So, I'm going to definitely get what I want. And, people will try to terrorize you, scare you. It's like, there's a spell for all of that. And the obsession has a lot to do with different factors in you guys' lives. Chances are, if you have an ex that is a covert narcissist or either a malignant narcissist, or if you have a parent, mother or father, that is a narc, more than likely you're going to have these issues. Because I was actually researching gang stalking and some of the stalking on YouTube. Now, there is nobody out there, in my humble opinion, that wants to kill me. There's nobody out there that wants to do that. I think that I probably could be on their kill list, but I don't think it's somebody out there that would just really take the time to travel to see me to murder me. I don't believe that. Okay. So that's a fear that's out of my head. However, I was looking at videos last night, guys, and there have been crazy, malignant, sick stalkers that have attempted to kill YouTubers, and some of them have. Some of them have, and they were trying to compare me to Asia McGowan. Guess who I called on, though? Kanika Jenkins is like a goddess. She came to me last night. For some reason, Kanika Jenkins' spirit comes to me sometimes. It's so bizarre. So there's a reason why her name is known all over the world. And it was about when people slip into madness. When your family members slip into madness, or either y'all know how these folks online slip into madness, okay? Now, if you happy, be happy. I'm hoping that people will just be happy. But if you on that miserable, I want to argue and fight stuff, I'm not on it. Peace and love to you. Okay? I'm kind of saging out these candles a little bit, guys. I set off the smoke detector the other day, y'all, with the damn thing. This is a good sage stick, though, man. Once this thing get fired up, boy, it is fired up. So, we want to have good, happy, positive vibrations. If you are feeling as though you want, first of all, nobody can deny you of what you want. Then another thing, guys, last night, I watched an episode of House Hunters with a single mother. And then they also have single women that buy houses as well. I'm not going to buy a house for a year unless I decide to do a rent to own. Then I will, proposition whoever the owner is and say, hey, I'd like to buy this house. But I do, and I don't want to be living under a landlord that has a reason to want to stop me from doing that. I don't want, that's exactly what I don't want. Okay, because first of all, it was never meant for me to live in that house for that long. Okay. So I was also reading about time manipulation and not astral projection, but remote viewing. But for me, you know what? You know how I feel about that. Any of y'all that's going through that, that's why y'all probably need my cleanse. If y'all going through that, listen. Turn your butt up to their remote viewing camera and fart in their faces. And maybe hold up your middle finger, or either hold up the heart sign at them. I mean, really, literally, I'm gonna tell y'all something. People either are obsessed with controlling others, or they are obsessed with stopping people from, trying to control them or whatever. It's like for me, I do this kind of work maybe like once a week. It just basically boosts all of the work that you're doing at that time. It's a very good so I'm gonna come back with that, guys. I gotta go get some. I think I'm gonna go and get some Krispy Kreme donuts today as well. Okay. Hater in the chat. um, you know what? It's funny how people come in here talking about donations, but when do I ask for donations? I don't need donations. I have clients from all over this world. Let's not be ridiculous, okay? Just stop it. Stop coming in here, whoever you are. They trolling me hard. They testing me. They want to see if I'm going to respond. They want to see if I'm going to respond to the trolls. I don't even have enough going on in my chat to not respond to y'all. Like I can obviously see you. So anyway, you guys, it's Krispy Kreme donut time. Is what it is. Coffee and donut, and then I'm going to come back with this spell work today. That I'm going to do so I can show it to you guys. It's very, very simple. What I like about now, there are a couple of ingredients that I'll have to go look for. I don't know what I did with them. Like I need some black salt and some other things. So I don't, when you're doing candle magic, you don't just use candle, but the candle to me is the best. If you don't have anything else, This boy is always grunting or farting something. No, not farting. He don't fart a lot. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Don't ever allow somebody to tell you to accept less than what you're worth. And then also just kind of stay away from ignorant people. From ignorant people, you guys, seriously. Don't even have no beef with them. Okay. Keep yourself focused on, whatever it is whatever your goals are. Okay. Keep yourself focused on it. And that's basically how I'm doing it, even though I've already told these people that I've already, my spirits are like, God, these people are just so nosy and negative. It's like, well, we already have the place. So what are you acting a fool for? Like I saw somebody trying to throw some spiritual work to stop me from getting a house. Well, I've already gotten one. Okay, it's already been mapped out. See, when you spend too much time trying to throw monkey wrenches in other people's plans, you mess up your own. That's all that you're going to learn. But yeah, I saw somebody doing it. I'm not going to say who, because it's very confidential spiritual business. But, we can always see your rituals. Okay. We see everything that you do. So you may even say that I'm remote viewing. Hell, I think I do it automatically. I don't even be trying to remote view my enemies. But most of the time, I don't want to see somebody miserable that don't like me. So most of the time, I'll just ignore you. But yeah, my spirits did see that. And, people will do that. And it's like, so, but I still got what I wanted. And you can think that you're tormenting me right now. You extended stay. You're a child. Go back to tell y'all know that was so ignorant. Now it'd be different if I had been living in an extended stay for the past 5 or 6 years. Okay, then it'd be like, okay, are you okay? Like, did you need some help or something? Because, why can't you, pick yourself up? What's going on? But like literally this is temporary, and like they know it's temporary, but they just want to get it in. It's like, well, we're over here celebrating. Why are you so miserable? So then they start to try to throw rain at your parade. But, I've been a good girl. So my spirits are extra taking care of me. My spirits take care of me even when I'm a bad girl. So I don't get it. I don't understand why people do that. But you know what? Here's my thing about it is that this is the reason why I send your energy back to you. I have my own energy. So I don't need your energy. I don't need negative reinforcement. I already know what my goal is. So a lot of people say, yeah, 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 yeah. Excuse me. Are you undermining my plans? Because if anybody would have told me to continue to live in that house any longer, I probably would block your number from calling my phone because I was trying to be out of there prior to Halloween. And this is when you're trying to take things back to another time. And I don't like when people try to push me backward. So guys, y'all notice and to be honest with you, a lot of y'all need to go ahead and make that permanent cutting to people that are like that. If you're going to have people like that, which I don't, that's irritating. That's counterproductive in my opinion. I don't believe in negative reinforcement. Now, that it is energy for myself because it kind of makes me believe in myself automatically, but I don't need my enemies to believe in myself. I don't need to have haters. You see what I'm saying? And so when I send your energy back to you, I'm like, look, I'm gonna send this back to you, help you out so you can get your stuff together. Otherwise, you spending so much time trying to manipulate me, you gonna drain yourself of all your energy. So a lot of people think that curses are always bad, but they're not. They actually help the person. Because people that are doing things like that, they have a lot to realize anyway. Now, this is the side that I'm on. If you are a mother and you have to do what you have to do to make sure that your family is safe, that's the perspective that I am coming from. Okay. And it's a very real perspective because this is one of the reasons why my mother freaked out when I moved over here and wanted me to freak out. Well, what if something happens? Who's going to help you? Oh my God. If something happens, okay, let's say my house burns down, it floods, I'll go to a hotel room. Hello. Sure. So you mean to tell me that you're never going to do anything just in case something happens? So I used to always have that argument with my mother. Me and my mother, when I did hang with her, we used to have a lot of arguments about that. I'd be like, Mom, I think that you were just way. I would tell her to her face. She act like this. My mama be trying to act like, oh my God, I can't believe that she said those things to me. We've been having the same argument for years. Just she act like it just came out of the blue. Like, lady, we've been disagreeing, okay? But yeah, don't limit yourself within your mother and stuff like that. Oh my God, what are you gonna do? Yes, you mean to tell me that you had an emergency? What? Oh my God. See, y'all not gonna be good if it is an apocalypse. That's why it ain't gonna never be no apocalypse. These people would freak out and shoot themselves, you guys. I swear. It's gonna be the people like me that are gonna know how to keep calm. Facts. That's what in spirit been telling me that because I had a little bit of a panic attack once a couple of years ago, y'all. I was freaking out over the hurricane, but at the same time, I was also dealing with craziness, right? And online internet attacks and people attacking me and stuff. And so also another thing, when we had a Hurricane Irma, a lot of the people from Florida came over to Georgia. So I could feel all of their panic too. So I was like, oh God. So I realized by meeting two angels that day that I needed to learn techniques to calm myself down. And so then when I learned techniques to deal with that, to literally instantly ground myself, because you can instantly ground yourself. Okay. So when I learned to do that, I began to, I could teach others. So sometimes the more you go through especially if you're a teacher, but my spirits have told me that it is the end of the road of struggle for me. I have freedom. I did feel that greatly, having to do with, even with the whole Harriet Tubman even with the Harriet Tubman movie coming out on November the 1st. I gotta go because my kid is yammering on and on and on, and I gotta go anyway, guys. So I will see y'all a little bit later when I do this spell. Oh yeah, yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. I know. It's kind of ridiculous. But it's like I said, I was able to transmute that energy. Okay. But I am going to be getting sort of like, I want to get my forever home, something that I can stay in for a while. So, and I don't have to get a temporary smaller home just to satisfy some people online that don't pay my bills. This is as temporary as it gets right here. These people think that they know what you have. They don't realize that, when I moved out of here, I had some money saved up. Surely you realize that I had a plan. And then you realize, oh, okay, so those people are, the reason why those people are questioning you is because they ain't got their own stuff together. Because why you in my business? And then also they think they have the right to do it because you're a woman. So I think that that's disgusting within itself. And we have deities for that. We have Isis, we have Lilith, we have so many different energies to use against them so that we don't even have to care. Because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of men acting like women are supposed to accept less. I've never even heard of that. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. This is the first time in my life that I have actually met somebody this oppressive. He's more oppressive than my ex. I would rather be with my ex than be with him. Trust me. At least my ex would make sure that the house is spotless. I could just do my spiritual work. So please believe that I could. Yes, I could. And then also, I know I have the capability of controlling him. So, on some level, but I don't go backwards like that. But I've never ever met a man so oppressive. And it's like, dude, we got that work for you for that. Because I believe that with this man, and I don't care what he says, he lies a lot. He'll say, he wanted to see my family homeless. What a loser. Like, I'm sorry. You shouldn't have said it. You shouldn't have said what you said then. You need to watch what you say. Remember I told y'all a lot of people don't know how to watch their mouth? People need to learn how to watch their mouth when they talking about people. Because guess what? That can result in negative things happening to you. Because I got my stuff together. And then when people start to have that lowered expectation, it's because they have that expectation for themselves. So nobody in this world, listen, nobody in this world ever. Can I tell y'all something so that y'all can learn something from this? If you're in between your house, take Poltergeist, for example. Go look at the movie Poltergeist. Okay, even though in part 2 they did move back home with the mother, but they had a good mama. That woman, that lady was nice. If they had an evil mama, they wouldn't have went back. Anyway, nobody in this world has to be ashamed of staying in an extended stay temporarily until you move into your house. Nobody has to be ashamed of that. It's a part of life. Everybody doesn't have their mama living down from them. So that's the reason why he had. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay, there is nothing wrong with having wherever you have to go. Just because I'm not at the freaking Four Seasons, no, I'm not a millionaire. So you can't make me feel bad for not being a millionaire, but you're not going to make me feel bad for, because I know where I'm going, buddy. That's all you got to do. But no, literally, that's what, hello, wait a minute. That is what extended stays in corporate housing is for. That's what it's for. It's not for people to live in and sell drugs out or prostitute out of them. No. Okay. Because we know people that have done those types of things. Okay. Not throwing no shade at nobody. Okay. I'm talking, hell, people probably still do things like that, but there's nothing wrong with doing that for temporarily. You don't have to feel bad because you don't have a family member to go live with. Like, people that come from that perspective, that's why they're saying that. Because if something would have happened at their house, they would just go and live with their mama. Well, I don't have the option of living with my mother. My mother lives in Kansas City, Missouri, and my father lives in Kansas. So what do I do? Oh Lord, what am I gonna do? What are people gonna think of me if I'm in an extended stay? Stop it. Any mature adult has had to do that. And I don't have to downsize like people, because you know what? That people be hoping that your situation is so dire that it stops you from manifesting what you want. First of all, that mold didn't do nothing but cause a bunch of allergies. Now, I do suspect there was radon gas in that house, though. I did kind of suspect that. Okay. You can't smell radon gas, though. But anyway, you still don't. What do you want me to go into the hospital? What I would say downgrading would be going into the hospital. That's when somebody would have to be depressed or sad. I have a very, very strong immune system. I've got immunities to a lot of different things. So, keep yourself sane in the head and don't listen to people, because if I were to listen to that person, I'd just be probably, trying to get a 2 bedroom apartment or something like that. I don't need to do that. I make too much money to do that. And if I downgrade, no, no, don't ever do that, guys. Don't ever go backwards. Don't ever retract or go backwards ever. You keep it moving forward. I've already launched when I left an apartment. Okay, listen, when I got over to Kansas, I was in a beautiful 2 bedroom duplex, another beautiful 2 bedroom duplex. I downgraded to an apartment that had a washer and dryer in the unit. Okay. When I left and came to Atlanta, I had nowhere to go. Even though I had family here, I still had nowhere to go because family is what they is. Okay. I ain't about to start family because I don't need that. I don't even need to do that. Okay. But, you know, I eventually went into a little townhome, and then I just came out of another little townhome. Why would I back for what? For what when I'm getting stronger? Like, guys, people will try, and people will try it. People will certainly try it with you, won't they? And I don't like to deal with people that are very discouraging, because you may bring that crap into my new house and I ain't trying to deal with you. So I'm getting what I can get and not limiting myself. I couldn't believe these people. Oh, you in a bad situation. That's tough. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Well, he may have, but see, here's the thing. The reason why is because, I'm his main focal point in person that he can take out all of his inadequacies on. So that's what was wrong with that person. And typically that's the same with all narcs. Any narcissist that is attacking you. But you have to just stay focused. I did this to myself. I moved myself out of that place. So why would you think that I'm in a bad position? I make money every day. What are you talking about? Like, people need to feel that somebody else is doing better than them or worse than them for them to feel better. There are some people that are like that. Then there are people like me who have intelligence, who will be like, well, you know what? My only concern is me and mine. Why aren't you concerned with you and yours? And I'm going to tell you something, even though it's a small 200 square foot extended stay, there's a lot of love in this home. There's love in this home. And you can be in a 14,000 square foot house and have no love or happiness, peace or joy. So wherever I'm at, I'm good. But I'm getting what I want. I'm getting what I can get, whatever my budget is. Then he knows my budget, right? Because I've talked about my budget. What they do is they come back online a day later and say, you just need to get you a small apartment, trying to diminish your value. See, I can't rock with and get down with people like that. I can't do it. So, that's just all it is to it. Yeah. And I noticed that, and it's like these, and literally, to be honest with you, yeah, I know I will. And I think that that's what, because to be honest with you, I've been kind of jumping back and forth. Because right now I don't want to be scooted and booted, but I'm not going to wait too long. But it's happening. Like, it's like, of course, I focus on making money all the time. I'm constantly focused on my career. These people are so silly that they will come on here and say, look at her on their live trying to make some money. Because people hate on what you have. Even if it's not a lot, people hate on it. And I think it's ridiculous. So, it did take me a few days to heal. And then at the same time, I had to deal with folks attacking me and stuff. And then people love you and I want to come back into your life. No, you're not. You need to get yourself together. Anybody that has been stalking me long term, if you cannot turn around and stop stalking me, I don't want to even be in the same room with you, because I need to know that you can get yourself together. So you need to, I don't know, go on the road for a while, do something. Go do something like I did. So I always strongly encourage people to get away from their mama and get away from stuff that's holding them back. Cause I ain't trying to hold nobody back. I'm just trying to get mine and get what I want. It's things that I have always wanted. You think I'm gonna give them up because some man or some female? And then this female told me, she said, shut up, you depressed. I've been listening to you and you sound depressed. What? People project a lot. Like, y'all have no idea how happy I was when I finally got out of that house. And you have no idea the good things that are happening for me every single day. Like, because you don't have those things happening in your life. And you can. You can have those things. I'm not saying that you can't. Because I'm not down and out. Only people that are down and out would feel the need to even, that's just like, for me, I had an enemy. She ended up homeless. I don't ever talk about her. But I did talk about how she ended up that way. See, homelessness, those people have like mental illnesses and stuff sometimes, okay? And maybe the illness, and y'all know mental illness is spirit. I would never allow a spirit to lead me out into the streets. Okay, I lived in a haunted house my entire life. So I'm not afraid of spirits. I'm not afraid of life. I'm not afraid of circumstances. I'm not afraid of that stuff. I face that stuff like a lioness, okay? And I really, and guys, is it true that the lionesses are the ones that goes out and do the hunting? Is that true, Ty?
Yeah.
So the lionesses are the ones, if you a lion, and I do have a Leo rising. Now my son is a Leo as well. So I am a go-getter. I don't care how old I am, and I'm not even that old. In fact, I've been exercising and working out. I'm going to join the gym shortly. So don't ever let nobody hold you back or limit you or, make you feel as though you have to accept less, and then I'm going to tell y'all something that's a real turnoff for me. Cheap, chinchy men. Men that are cheap and chinchy. No, thank you. Now, if you wanna give or donate whatever you have, but I'm not gonna put your name on my house just because you helped me out a little bit. So that's why I like to do things on my own. And I usually do things very quickly on my own, and I'm not letting nobody slow me down or hold me back. So, and hold on, y'all. So I'm going to try to not think that these people are harassing me, but I think somebody is, because I know exactly who it is. This person is a bona fide stalker, and it's a male. Somebody called my hotel room number a few times, and it was weird. It's like, God, why are you so weird? Why are you so weird? You need some hobbies or something. A lot of these people just need hobbies. They need to tap into their creativity. The problem is that the schools institutionalized everybody. What do you think zombie movies are code name? Zombie movies represent the school system and what they do, and the whole setup of it all. Sitting in front of a blackboard all day long, sitting there, and if you have a good teacher, you have a good teacher, because I know that there's good teachers out there, because I'm a good teacher. So I'm not discounting teachers or what they do or anything like that, but I will tell you that there are a lot of people that are super duper programmed, and I don't feel that it's even adult programming. I feel like it's child programming. And you know what? Usually you'll find these people attacking children or either talking about sexual situations with children often as well, which is weird to me. People that have not matured. So I tend to stay away from people like that, big time. Because listen, there's this dining room set that I've been looking at. It's very expensive, but it's solid wood. And I've been looking at it for a very long time. And it's kind of antique-y. It's got beautiful chairs. This is what I want. So I'm going to get it. I'm going to strive to get it. Okay, I'm going to save up to get it. It'll probably take me maybe a few weeks or whatever. And then Christmas is coming up. So, stuff needs to go into layaway, because we do Christmas. We do. I am pagan and proud of it. Okay, I'm proud to be a pagan, Wiccan. So if you're Wiccan, you're pagan. Same thing. Okay. So anyway, guys, I will see y'all later. I hope I got y'all fired up today to go out and look, chase your dreams, sis. Don't chase a man. Chase your dreams, brother. Don't chase a woman. Chase your dreams. I'll lose respect for you if I feel like you chasing after me, but you not going to get yours, and you not chasing after your dreams. Because I don't want to be a part of your nightmare. If I'm going to be a part of anybody's life, I want you to be living within your dreams. Now, if they're crazy dreams, then, But I want people to get theirs. I want people to get what they want and be satisfied in life, okay? And to be happy. When I see my enemies happy, I'm satisfied. All of my enemies that are on YouTube, I don't ever get satisfaction out of seeing them unhappy or sad. Facts. And that's because of the person that I am. First of all, I'm a healer. I can't stay in a hateful mood too long. I can't do that. So, and I have been doing a lot of healing. This ritual by itself that I just did, this is a heart healing mojo bag, which is very, very useful. Also very, very good for the root chakra. Okay. Oh, also, guys, my nails and my hair are growing, but my hair started growing faster right before I moved out of that place. So weird. So my health is I, what I want to say is that the allergies are gone. Is what I will tell you is that my allergies are gone, which is amazing because allergies can really, like, I may sneeze every once in a while, but I'm not sitting there stuffy, congested. It was really uncomfortable too. So anyway, guys, love and light to you guys. I will see y'all later. I'll be back with some spell work. Okay. I gotta go and pick up some supplies for a client. So I gotta get going. Okay. I'll see y'all later. Love and light.